Hello, Archmatter here, and welcome to the show. So this is my second time trying to do this. This is the Lake Drive-In in Salina off 703. A little bit of a drive, but it's this is not the original sign either. They had an original sign way back. A lot of people came here. They used to take my young kids here too. The neat thing about this thing is look at the size of this screen. This screen is huge. Was I think 2 pine trees here. There was also a couple of these older lamps here that kind of like have mushroom shape on top, and concessions is right here. It's a really nice place. Only 1 screen, not 2, so it's a pretty neat place. It was built in June 11th, 1948. I think the biggest feature about this is the curved screen. The lights, like I said, had like little mushrooms. Then the shakers put like regular just lampposts in down, and they also, the original marquee is gone. It had like an arrow pointing. It's a lake. It was a lot cooler, but it's missing. Nobody knows where it is. The theater closed. The drive-in closed around 2005, 2006. After they did a few little renovations. The first movie here was Stallion Road with Ronald Reagan. Shakers owned it, I think, for most of the time. If I'm not right, somebody can just put in the comments and correct me. It holds 500 cars, which I think is pretty good. And this screen, I'll walk around and show you just a little bit. I'm saying it's 50 high, and it's got to be 120 of the width. This thing is huge. Here's one of the original speaker holders on a brick there, and you can see how big the screen is just from here. But it is very, very cool that it's still here. It's owned by a logistics company now. They got it locked up pretty good, and I guess they keep a pretty good eye on it too. I called for permission, though didn't get a straight answer. But you can see it was $12.50 a card load. It used to be about $5. $12.50 was about the last price it was, and you can see the sign in the window yet. Turn your radio to 107.3 FM, and of course you drive in this way. There's a rabbit, but I'll just take a quick jog through it like I did earlier, but forgot to adjust my camera right. I want the video to be right. A lot of times people would come a little early, you know, way back, and they used to sit out here, picnic tables, and there's some of the trucks. Picnic tables and used to be out, I think used to be out here, but they used to come over with blankets, and they put blankets out here, of course, like everybody remembers. Back that way is the big lamp that would come on during intermission in between movies. But the concession stand is still here, and it looks to me like the trucks use it to plug in for power, so there is power here. But just give you a scope on the size of the screen here once I get to where the concession stand is. Try to move a little quickly, but I'm not here to get into anything. Just want to make that clear. I'm just here to show the drive-in. That is still standing. Look at that. That's pretty good size, wouldn't you say, huh? Yeah. So here's go in there right there for the booth for the start the movie. Men's restroom was right here. Go in the concessions right here. Men's restroom. All the trucks are parked all around here. A lot of birds screaming. But here's the end. 500 cars is pretty good. I think one of the last times we came, one of the younger ones, it was still pretty busy. Okay. One of the trucks in the way there. But there's a little bit of overgrowth, but I think the logistics place is just, there's another one of the speaker stands on a, right there. Let's go in there, and there's the women's restroom. But you get kind of the idea about how big this drive-in is, and it is abandoned now, but they got it locked up pretty good. course, you know, you'd watch the movie, it'd come out right here. 35mm. Nice big curved screen. See how nice that screen just arcs across there? That is nice. And of course, when the movie's over, the little walk path is still there. I think that's maybe a little cement path. A lot of kids would just play up here. I also need someone to comment to me if they way back if they had any little things for the kids to play on. There's a screen from this way. And of course, this is the movie would leave. You'd exit out this way. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Please tune in to my friends, 3 Geeks Network, AMJ, local YouTuber, Cosplay Powers, give your Cosplay Powers, XDA, Nerdbot for all your Nerdbot stuff, Nerdbot girls, social media. Here's a nice side view, another area people can come a little early. Sometimes they would sit on blankets. There's a side view of the screen. Just think how busy they'd be since the COVID-19. They'd be really busy, I think. But the structure itself is fully intact, except for a little buddy right there. He's made it home. Drive-in is his now. So I think it's just a shame losing some of these drive-ins. There's another one on that's a little bit further away, another 30 minutes or so. That's got to be like the smallest drive-in. I might check that out too later in the month or so. But here it is again, one more time. Yeah. Plus, I'll throw a couple little screenshots of the original marquee and a few other things. So please like, please subscribe, and thanks for hanging out with me.